Hey guys, what's up? My name is Justin or Prez, and welcome to this very special video other than NHL 26 Be a Pro. Today we're going to do a comparison between the player models between NHL 25 and NHL 26. And we got a little special thing at the end. We're also going to throw in NHL 15. So one of the oldest NHL games you can get on Xbox currently. Don't know if older NHLs will ever come to this console, but probably never. But we're going to throw an NHL 15 right there. So we're going to do NHL 25 first, and then we're going to jump to NHL 26, and then NHL 15. So let's all do this in one take. There's nothing else to really mention other than this is being recorded at 4K 60 frames. So if you guys want to get the highest quality, if you guys want to look at the highest quality when it comes down to video, make sure you guys click the gear icon on the video player. Make sure it's set to 4K. Even though if you have a 1080p monitor, if you select 4K, you're gonna get full 1080p. You're not just gonna get just like a little bit of a downgrade of any 1080p. But anyways, we're gonna jump into play now. We're gonna do the same team, the same player. What team should we do this year? Well, one team that's both been in the game, both in each game. We're gonna go with Connor McDavid, because why not? We're gonna go with Connor McDavid for all games. I believe he was in NHL 15. If he's not, then this is a complete disaster. But anyways, this is just a comparison between NHL 25 and NHL 26 when it comes down to the graphics mode. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go to instant replay as soon as the game starts. So we're going to select Connor McDavid. We're going to start the way down and work our way up throughout. So we're going to work our way up through going through Connor McDavid. So if I actually zoom out here and make sure I get on top of him, there we go. All right. For the first time ever, it's actually blurring the background for me. It never did this for me before. Okay, so we start off with the skates, CCM logo, kind of blurry. That doesn't really matter. You don't really see that on the ice when you're actually playing and stuff like that. The laces are actually pretty sharp. Move up here. You can see the detail in the pant. You guys can see kind of the ripples. Let me get rid of my face cam so you guys can see in full. So you guys can see the ripples around the thigh area, the top of the thigh area. You guys can see the ripples of the pants, all that little bit of detail that you guys don't usually see when it comes down to it. The NHL logo, nice and sharp. And then the Edmonton logo is obviously imprinted on the texture. So there we go. We move up to kind of like the stick once again. Kind of fast moving, but I wish the graphics were a little bit sharper on the stick, and also a little bit better gloves. Also, I wish we had a little bit better gloves in the game as well. So yeah, there you go. You can see the texture in the jersey as well. We move up to the Edmonton logo. You guys can see kind of the pattern. Actually, you guys can really see the pattern, the detail in the logo. Move along. You guys can see CCM jet speeds. Forget what number they are, because FT7 or FT9, whatever. But anyways, McDavid. Then you got the Fanatics logo. I kind of wish they kind of stuck with Adidas when it comes down to jerseys. Not Adidas. CCM, or yeah, Adidas actually. Because Adidas is CCM. But anyways, we move on to the actual face. So we'll get a better, more looking on straight type of thing, because can't really do it. But anyways, you get the NHL logo, the crest in the chest there, nice and sharp. Face details a lot better with NHL 25 than previously with NHL 24. But we take a look here. Look at the freckles on the face. You guys can see the freckles on the face. You guys can see the freckles on the neck as well. And as we go along here, you guys can see he has a hole in his ear. I don't know if you guys noticed that. Or it's a freckle like in his ear, on his earlobe there. You guys can see. So we'll take a look at that with NHL 26, see if they actually captured that as well. You guys can see the helmet detail, nice and shiny. NHL logo, nice and good. CCM logo, a little bit blurry. But when it comes down to it, the face, that's all that really matters when it comes down to the face as well. So we're going to take a picture, and then I'm going to go into the folder. I'm going to tell you guys that everything I'm doing here, no, it doesn't really matter, but I'm going to rename, I have to rename this file so I know it comes from NHL 25. And we jump right to the gameplay screen, which you guys didn't really see. But now we're going to jump into NHL 26, one of the newest NHL games. Obviously, it's coming out later on the 12th. So I still have 7 hours left. So that's why I'm doing this video. I have a little bit more time to record this video and all that stuff. So we're still doing one take. That's all it needs. As we load up here, it actually loads, I would say, a little bit quicker. Not as quick as NHL 25, but I think, well, not as quick as the previous NHL, but I do have to update my, update your accessibility settings. But anyways, we're going to go to play now. We're going to head over to, we're also going to select the exact same side as well for the Edmonton Oilers. As you guys can see, the graphics that they have available in the background actually looks pretty sick. I actually kind of like the whole like background type of deal when it comes down to it. Settings don't matter, anything like that. We're going to jump straight into it. Loading a little bit slower as we go in here. Obviously, we have the on-ice production from the Seattle Kraken. We don't care about that. That's not the video to care about. So we're going to pause it. Going to go to instant replay. This is my first time actually doing this. So we're going to go right there. We're going to zoom into Connor McDavid. Once again, it's blurring out the background. And as you guys can see, even with the face, quick glimpse at the face, it changed quite a lot, actually. So same skates, the FT6 Pro jet speeds. Pros don't usually change. They don't change their skates. They just change the graphics on them to sell more of those skates in the stores to like kids and stuff like that their fans will buy. So pretty much the same skates. Pros don't usually change their skates when it comes down to it. It's just a preference of them. So, but anyways, you guys can see the detail in the pants as well. You guys can put in the comments down below. Do you think it's sharper or a little bit duller or a little bit less sharp than NHL 25? You guys can see the NHL logo nice and sharp. And then the Edmonton logo also printed onto the texture of thing. Obviously, same stick, jet speeds, FT5 Pro, same gloves. Obviously, pros don't change their equipment when it comes down to it. Once they find a certain thing, they stick with it. So, but there's the logo, center chest logo. To me, it's not as sharp as NHL 25, in my opinion. It's not as sharp. If you look at the bottom of the logo, I can't zoom anymore, but if you look at the bottom of the logo, I don't think it's as sharp as NHL 25. Obviously, when you zoom out, it's a little bit better, but I don't know. Anyways, as we go around here, 97, then we move up. The Phonetics logo, nice and sharp. It seems like they have priorities when it comes down to what looks sharp and what doesn't. When it comes down to it, obviously, the sponsor logo look sharp, and the C on the jersey as well. Also, the NHL logo is not like a like a badge. It's just printed on. So I'm guessing that's just from Fanatics themselves. It's not just EA. It's from Fanatics themselves, and I've seen a lot of people have problems with Fanatic jerseys. That's why I haven't bought a new hockey jersey in years, because I just heard so many problems with the quality and stuff like that. But anyways, with the face, you could definitely tell they have changed the face of Connor McDavid. They have definitely changed the face of Connor McDavid. I'm trying to get a better, like, center-on look. His eyes are a little bit more open. His beard is not as, like, I would say, it looks full. In the last one, it looked a little bit more real in NHL 25 than NHL 26. Here in NHL 26, but the freckles are pretty much in the same place. As you guys can see, that little freckle on his ear is there as well. As we move along here with the helmet, nice and sharp when it comes down to it. And then obviously with the face, they definitely have changed the face of Connor McDavid in this. Definitely have changed the face. You guys can let me know in the comments down below on your opinion on the face as well. So we're going to take a quick screenshot here. We're going to make sure I exit out of that, back into it. Then we're going to jump over to, once I rename this, we're going to jump over to NHL 15 and hoping and praying that Connor McDavid is in NHL 15. So we're going to exit out of this all in one take. We're going to go to My Games and Apps. Make sure I exit out of NHL 26 because I don't want to lose my trial time, obviously. But loading up NHL 15 here. Haven't played this in quite a while, actually. Haven't jumped into NHL 15 in so long. But anyways, here's the old EA Sports logo when they used to have EA Sports. It's in the game. I miss that. I miss that intro. And this is when they use the Ignite engine. So this might be a good time. Sorry, the servers have been shut down for this title. Yeah. But you can still play offline, which is good. Login error. Yeah, I know. I just want to play. I'll play online. I clicked on play online. Play now. There we go. So we're going to go the away team. And once again, we're going to go with the Edmonton Oilers, and hoping that Connor McDavid is on the Edmonton Oilers on this time. So he could not be, he could be. Don't know. I think he was in NHL 15. I think he was. I think this was like, oh, the old intro looking outside of the stadium and then going in. Oh, man, can we have this? Oh, man, I wish we had this in NHL 26. We have the tunnel walkout. Imagine this mixed with the tunnel walkout. That would be amazing. Oh, man, the Oilers were doing bad. 29 and 44. There's the intro, boys. All right, take a screenshot here, or take a pause here. Go to instant replay and look for Connor McDavid. I don't think he's actually in the game. We might have to look at... That's why I always did Sidney Crosby, because he's always in the game. But anyways, we'll do what's his name? Future Hopkins. Yeah, we'll do him. Pretty much I don't know. Pretty much we could just take a look at the difference between the two. So you see CCM. This is being recorded in 4K. This is a 1080p game, I would say. The highest resolution is probably goes 1080p. You guys could see some, like, kind of like almost artifacting as we go around. You guys could see kind of like sparkles almost a little bit on the skates. And we move up to the pants. A little bit more blurry. As you guys know, this is NHL 15. So it's not a good comparison between, or you can see the upgrades they have done over the years when it comes down to the graphics. And as we move up here, CCM Tax, the old CCM Tax, and then the old CCM LC 500s. All right. Move up here as well. The logo, not as sharp as NHL, obviously NHL 25 or NHL 26. Move up here. Reebok is the ones who made these jerseys. Remember when Reebok made jerseys? That was excellent. The NHL logo is just printed on, and then the face, you get a good straight on face. Obviously, it's a little bit of a baby face. I think this is when like the first like 2 years or 3 years that he's been in the league. I'm not 100% sure. But you guys could see a little bit more like less detail, obviously, with NHL 15. At this point, NHL was kind of, or EA Sports was kind of like almost figuring out the Ignite engine, even though it's been around for quite a while before they went to the Frostbite engine for, I forget which year it was, but anyways, I just want to do a quick comparison between. I just want to show you guys an update, or the difference between NHL 15, one of the oldest games that we can play on the new generation of consoles, to the newest version of NHL. So this is not just like, hey, NHL 15 looks better. I just want to show you guys the graphical upgrades that this game has come through for. So, but anyways, I'm gonna put my face cam back on. That's gonna be it for this. And if you guys want to see more videos like this, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe if you guys haven't already. I really do appreciate all your support on NHL 26 Be a Pro so far. I really do appreciate it. All your support on the shorts as well. I've been uploading to the channel. Really do appreciate it. If you guys want to check out the last episode of NHL Be a Pro, there'll be a link here and a video that's best for you. I still have to change this graphic. It says playlist, but it has to be best for you. I can't put a playlist there, unfortunately. I thought I could, but I guess I can't. But anyways, my name is Justin or Prez, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.